just like I'll just do like a little kind of chatty thing. Hello, everyone. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Resellers Passion YouTube channel. It has been so long since I've been live, and this is a great way to do it. Is we're having a couple technical difficulties. If anyone's gone live, you know how that works, right? So, okay. No, she's on another device, and so it's trying to cancel out. Okay, so right now, the ladies that are here, I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, like I can see y'all got your little routine and everything going on here. So beautiful. I love it. Oh my gosh, Thomas is sending me a text. I sent you a link. Okay, I'm just saying a message to Thomas. This is real life, people. There we go.
Sorry.
So share this with your friends. Yes. It looks like a couple people are in. What does this say? Oh, so she was saying, okay, there's Michelle, bringing her on. There she is. And Michelle, she is sending me. Yeah, so you have to allow access to your, oh, she's not there. So if somebody send her a message, just tell her to try to allow access. Everyone's here except for Renee. I don't know what's going on. Hello, everyone. Hey, Faye. Hi, Iris Lux Reseller, who is Noreen. It's a couple people in the chat. Just say hello. Areli, hello, everyone. In a couple minutes, Thomas will probably join us. So what we're going to do, I'm just going to let the ladies introduce themselves, and then hopefully Renee get on, and then once Renee gets on, I'll let them take over for whatever shenanigans they've cooked up for. Girl. Hey, Keisha. Keisha is like so phenomenal. If you haven't had a chance to meet her in person, definitely do that. We had so much fun this weekend. And so what I want to say is today is my birthday. I am 52 years old, and it's also a celebration of the day man walked on the moon. And I wanted to celebrate with people who are special in my life. And I'm going to make myself cry, so that's why I already have all this. Literally, these ladies, in one form, shape, or another, have like touched my life in such a special way. Kayla, Chris, and Wendy have been there from the beginning of like it all. Since early 2019, when I was trying to figure things out. I still am, but they were there and they saw me progress from literally a couple hundred people to the amount of community that I have now. My two little sisters, Chandra and Michelle, oh my gosh, they like invite me to stuff, even though Kay is one of my little sisters, but the introduction is that she's been there since the beginning. She and Chandra now, my two Atlanta girls, they just want to hang with this old lady, and it's just like so phenomenal. They're coming to see me next month, and it just humbles me so much. Marina is like weaving her way in there. Quimby, I can't say enough about Quimby. She is she's my sister, my soul sister. We share so much in common. I love her personality. I love her channel, and I love the way she speaks to the community. And hopefully Renee will get in, who is my sister from another mister, and we just have this connection. And I don't know what you believe. I don't care if you believe in the universe or you believe in God, but if you have something that grounds you, we are connected in such a way. So I'm just going to point in the place that I see you. I'm trying to keep my screen showed up just in case Renee comes on. And the first person who joined me today was Wendy. So just introduce yourself, and then we're going to go around, and then I'll let you ladies say whatever.
Okay. I'm Wendy Spann, Salt Creek style, and I live in Bella Vista, Arkansas, and I've known Leslie about 2 years, and there you go. Not much else to say, right? Until, just wait though. It'll get better. Just wait.
Quimby.
Hi, everyone. I'm Quimby, the Grateful Queen, here on YouTube and Instagram. I met Leslie on Instagram through the reselling world. I've been reselling on eBay for 10 years, and Poshmark and Etsy I'm on as well. I also have another job. I'm a psychotherapist, and I have a channel called The Grateful Therapist, all about mental health and personal growth. And again, that's Leslie and I have done many live shows together and interviews, and she and I seem to connect on being a female entrepreneur and also kind of bringing the personal growth, spiritual side, the motivational, lifey side to it. So we've had some great collaborations. So I feel so happy to be here with you and all these amazing ladies.
Yes, good stuff. Marina.
She's muted.
Hello, ladies. Hi, I'm Marina at Standout Staples. I'm a part-time reseller on Poshmark, Mercari, and other platforms. And I am so happy to be part of Leslie's group, and I appreciate everyone here, and I love you ladies so, and I'm so happy to be here. And happy birthday, Leslie.
Good stuff. Wait a minute. Let me just see what's going on with Chandra. And okay, there's Chandra and Renee. Slowly, something's going on. Something. Okay, so we'll get there. We'll see what's going on there. Kay, go ahead.
Hey y'all, I'm Kayla. I love you, Leslie. Happy birthday. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. I met Leslie, I don't remember what year, a long time ago. I met her before she met me, looking at her YouTube channel and learning how to do a side hustle for the first time through reselling. And life has been life, but God is good. I'm a full-time artist now, and I'm at Kayla Creative if anybody wants to see my work. Thank you.
Listen.
I love you.
Whew, I'm telling you, the hustle is real. Chris.
Okay. I was like, let me put you in. First of all, I want to say happy birthday, Leslie. I love you. Thank you for including me in your YouTube birthday here. I really appreciate that. I felt honored. But I'm Chris, everyone. Humbly Chris over on Instagram. I've known Leslie for a while. She's mentored me in a lot of ways, not just the reselling space. And so I won't get all mushy right now. Save all that for later. But this is your day, Queen. Happy birthday. And I appreciate you, Leslie.
Thank you, Michelle.
Happy birthday, Leslie. You're so special to me and dear to my heart. And I just want you to thank you for creating this space, even on your birthday, a special day to celebrate you. I am Michelle with Courageously Thriving. I first met Leslie. I was the same. I met her before she met me, and I saw her on Sarah Styles Live, and I fell in love with her and had to get to know her. And when I started on Instagram, I started following her journey. And we have so much in common. And we do have 2 daughters who are on the spectrum, and that is something that has connected us. And I just love you so much, Leslie. So thank you so much.
Oh, thank you. I want to say real quick about Michelle. It's like I joke that she stalked me, and not in a bad way, but it's like I say to the community oftentimes, not that I'm bigger than anyone, but my community is getting really big, right? And so I tell people, if you want to get to know me, you're going to have to get to know me. Like, just keep showing up. And at that one moment, I'm going to go, wow, I keep seeing that person. You keep bringing value, and you keep bringing, great content to my page. And that's what Michelle was doing. She was literally commenting. She likes every story that I put out there. And then we just connected and started a conversation. And at one point, we were running a clubhouse together for parents who had children on the spectrum. It got like a little crazy time and things like that, but that's what we have in common. We have so much in common, and that's for anyone who wants to get to know me. You see me and you think I'm this famous person, and I'm not. Be quiet, Kayla. But if you want to get to know me, just ask Michelle how she did it, and she just stepped in and became a part of my heart.
And I still talk her today, by the way.
Yes. Okay, my 2 other friends, I don't know what's happening. Chandra must be experiencing some serious technical difficulty. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to let, I'm going to just let the ladies go. So I'm going to say, take it away. For now, I would just say mute yourself, ladies, until it's your time, because there is some kind of something going on. And then maybe that'll give Chandra and Renee some time to figure out what their technical difficulties are.
Okay.
How do I mute myself?
It should be a mic on your screen, or it's 3 little dots on the.
I see. Thank you. Wendy, you're on, I think.
Oh, okay. I'm looking. Still looking for the mute. Sorry. I'm also trying to communicate with the other people that aren't here. So, 1 second. This is important.
Wait a minute. So there's Chandra again.
Okay.
Wait a minute, Wendy. Let's see. Chandra, can you talk? Oh, there.
Yes, I can. I don't understand why I keep getting kicked out. But hello, everyone.
Oh, it's kicking you out. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead, darling.
So, hello, everyone. I'm Chandra, better known as Glow Girl Glow on Instagram, and I've been knowing Leslie for a little over a year now. I met her the same way Kayla did, through YouTube, and I met her because she was just showing up as herself, and I wanted to show up, but I was afraid to show up because what I was used to seeing on Instagram was people that were had the makeup on and had the hair and stuff like that, and I wasn't able to be committed to that type of lifestyle on a day-to-day basis just for showing up on Instagram. And I came across Leslie. She was in her true authentic self, just regular, and I was like, okay, well, this lady is going live, and she's making videos, and she looks great. Nobody cares if she has makeup or anything. And I reached out to her and I told her, you know what, I'm afraid to go live. She told me just to do it. It wasn't much that she said. She just said, just do it. And I'm like, okay, well, let me just do it. Let me try. And I tried, and we've been connected ever since. So that's pretty much how I met Leslie.
Well, if Renee can come on, we wanted to, I don't want to do it until she gets on, because we want to all say one thing, and that's hard to do, but one thing that we love about you, Leslie. So we're trying to wait till Renee gets on. We can't hear you. I guess you're muted.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Just like Clubhouse. Phone. So, phone. Can someone tell her phone, her laptop?
I think we should just start personally, because we're live and there's a lot of people going to be watching this. And then when she comes on, we'll welcome her in. But the show must go on.
Yeah, because Thomas is experiencing some challenges. He wasn't. So, yeah.
Okay. Well, we wanted to present something to you, and Leslie, for your birthday. That's from all of us. And
look at her face.
What?
I was looking at Leslie's face.
Well, Thomas is in on this, so because we needed his help and we wanted him to be a part of this. So, Thomas, if you're watching, we are ready.
Oh no.
We're ready for you to come in.
Wait, I should just tell him to come into the room then. How about we do that? Okay. Whoa.
Oh.
He must have been right out there.
Apparently you're in on this shit. Wait. So Wendy said, I need Thomas to answer his DMs. I said, he said, Wendy needs to answer my DMs. I said, because she's up to some shenanigan. That's
right. That's right.
I said it.
So.
In the chair.
Hi, Mess Hall Diggs. We see you in the chat there.
Hey, Jason. That's Jason. Hey, Jason. Hi, Ava. And it's 17.
Arlie.
Yes, it's 17 people in the chat. Everybody say hello. I don't know if
nice.
Yes. On a Tuesday night. Okay, let's see.
No.
Renee, can you talk at least? Can you hear us or anything?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes. We just can't see you.
I don't know what. I've tried everything, and I don't want to hold the show up. So you guys just take me as this. I'm
fine. Yes. Let's take you as that. Where Thomas is bringing the chair so he can sit next to me.
Okay.
And then you guys can do, oh, that's lovely. And then you can do what, as I said,
yes. Leslie, that's from all of us.
Oh, thank you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Should we sing?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Phone's up for dancing or singing.
Y'all don't want me
It
to
is so
Yes,
perfect.
I'm all for singing. All for singing.
I'm
Thank
all for
you,
singing and
Thomas.
dancing.
Thank you, Thomas, for bringing it in. We appreciate you.
Yes.
You're welcome.
What we wanted to do
Listen, I
was
figure out how to get on this thing.
Hi, Lisette.
Hi, Lizette. Kim Miller. Hello. Hello. Hey, Zelodius.
Okay, ladies, are you ready
You know.
to talk about one thing that we love about Leslie?
I'm ready.
Okay, everybody ready?
Keeps asking me to sign it.
You got your tissues, Leslie? Okay. Well, I'm going to start because this was something I wanted to do and felt real strongly that we needed to do, just to be able to show her some, even a fraction of the love that she shows us and the community every single day, every day. So the one thing, and it was hard to just pick one, but the one thing that I love about Leslie is that when she meets a person, gets to know a person, connects with a person, she does not see socioeconomic status. She doesn't care who your parents are. She doesn't care where you come from. She doesn't care what the color of your skin is. She doesn't care what your sexual orientation is. She looks straight into your heart. And that's what she cares about, is what your heart looks like. And that is my kind of human being right there. That is top quality humanness in my book. And that is what I love the most about her.
Me too.
Oh.
See?
Like I often try to get her involved in political conversations. She ain't having it.
Yeah, see, I'm the same way because I don't care. I just want to know what's in your heart. I want to know what your politics are. Just show me your heart. You know.
Yes.
And, yeah.
Yes. Who's next?
Quimby.
You know, I was thinking kind of the same thing as Wendy. I just got Leslie and I did kind of a YouTube. That's Renee.
Okay, before Quimby goes, yes, Renee, introduce yourself. Hi, darling.
Hi, guys. I'm so sorry. There's that little thing on the very top of a new computer. You have to slide it, and something told me to check that, and that was the case. So, so sorry to keep things from happening. You guys, my name is Renee, Fashion Thrifter 2018 on Instagram. I'm a sister from another mister with not only all of these ladies, but especially Leslie, and I'm so happy to be here to celebrate your birth and just celebrate you. Thank you for having me.
Yes, she forgot to say, hey, what do you say?
I did. I'm a little off. Hey, what do you say, everybody?
All right, Quimby.
Now things feel right. We're all together. We're
Yes.
Yes.
So,
well.
At the beginning of the year, Leslie and I did a YouTube video together making vision boards. And part of the vision board process is to come up with a word for yourself for the year. And you can let that word kind of guide you through your year. And when I was thinking of Leslie and the one thing I wanted to say, the word that kept popping up was inclusivity. Inclusive. She is the most inclusive person. She doesn't care if you've got 1 subscriber or 100,000 subscribers, or none of that stuff matters. She just wants to invite you in, include you, get to know you, regardless of any of that other stuff. And I've felt that so strongly from Leslie. And it's such a beautiful thing to be in the presence of. You can feel it. And I appreciate how inclusive you've been with me and with all of us, bringing the community together in so many ways.
Yeah. Yes.
Marina. I guess we'll go. Marina.
I completely agree with everything that Wendy said and Quimby, and I would like to say it's very hard to choose one thing, but I will choose one thing, but it's also like double. So I love how resourceful and how comfortable you are in your own skin, who you are. You never sugarcoat it. You are who you are, and take it or leave it. And I am absolutely impressed by how you brush off all the negativity from other people. Sometimes, it just shows the sign that you're popular and you still holding up and you showing up and you're not scared of any negativity. You're just brushing it off. But resourcefulness, if life gives you lemons, you would make lemonade. But in your case, if life didn't give you lemons, you grow in oranges. It's just amazing how resourceful you are and how talented you are and how much kindness and love you bring to this community. And I'm so grateful to be part of it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Kay.
Okay.
Okay, sorry, I had to come off mute. It is absolutely impossible to pick one thing about you, Leslie. So I just want you to know my hands are tied. That's the only reason why I've agreed to only say one thing.
Okay.
One of my favorite things about you is that you are unwavering in your encouragement of other people. It is like you were put here on earth by God, especially to push people out of their comfort zone in the right direction. And there have been some super hard moments of my life that you know about. And in the back of my mind, I have heard the greats, Michelle Obama, people that I really look up to, and your voice is with them saying, you must do the thing that you cannot do. And if you don't believe in yourself, I will believe in you until you do. And I hear you say this to me almost every day. And you don't even know this, but I should tell you more. But I hear your words saying this to me, and I know other people hear you saying that to them. And how could I lose? It's just like everyone should have a you. And I just really, really appreciate that you're that way and that you're just really invested in all of us.
Thank you.
Amen. Chris?
Sorry, had to come off mute. Okay, so if I stop, I'm just going to stop because I'm going to try to get through this because I'm a crybaby. But I don't have a specific word. Leslie is just like a mother figure. She takes care of all of us. She has shown me so many different things. And I'm not even talking about reselling. I'm just talking about us being a good human being, as being a person. Same like Kayla said, she knows personal things about me. And I think she knows probably personal things about all of us that she's never shared with anyone. And she's just, I'm already like, she's just one of those type of people, like I said, that you strive to be more like her. And she's a role model for sure. I always hold my mother is like the highest person, and she's right underneath that. So I'm not gonna keep going on because, but Leslie, I love you. Thank you for everything that you do from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate you. I'm done.
That's wonderful. Michelle?
I'm like Kayla. It's so hard to just think of one thing because there's so many things that I can say. But I love that you're humble. You're one of the most humble people that I know, and your heart shows it. And you've never too big for anybody, and I love that about you. And I'm gonna start choking up, so I lose words when I start doing that. But it really does. And I love your heart, Leslie. And thank you for always staying humble. I always had a saying, I even have it on my laptop screensaver, and it's hustle hard and stay humble. And that's exactly what you do. And I love you for that. So thank you, friend, and happy birthday.
Thank you.
That's awesome. Chandra?
Okay. Leslie, I don't have one word, but I just want to say thank you for coming into my life when you did. You have been around for the most difficult time in my life when I lost my boyfriend. And you have really been an inspiration in my life. I know sometimes we get on the internet and we don't think that we can build these type of relationships. But you have become more than just a friend to me. You're more like a sister or a motherly figure, if I must say so myself. I never experienced like push, motivation, and inspiration that you like give me. So I just thank you for just coming in my life when you did, pushing me to outside of my comfort zone and just showing up as yourself, because it shows me, you know, what I could do as well. And I just thank you for that, because I don't want to try either.
Renee.
Hit your mic, Renee.
I was just saying, what a gift of words you've just received. I couldn't think of one either. So what I decided to do, Leslie, is go through your initials of each letter in your name. So L is definitely loyal. You are loyal to everyone, the community, your family, to the Lord. And I love your loyalty, and it speaks loud and clear. And it's such a great example of what loyalty really is. You are very encouraging and at the same time established. So I love both of those words, and thought that the encouraging comes from you being able to, because you are so established in your truth, in your why, what you do, how you do it. And S is for spiritual. And when I say spiritual, I mean Holy Ghost spiritual. I don't mean spiritual. And I love that about you, because I think truly that is why we have a kindred spirit. And from the sounds of it, it sounds that way with the rest of these women as well. L for low maintenance, definitely low maintenance. This is a friend that if you don't talk to for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, when you get back on, you're exactly where you were before. And that is low maintenance, which means that's actually no drama. There's none of that involved, which I love. And then I is inviting. You're very inviting to bring community together and to love on us and invite us into your life and all of the things that you teach us. And then the last one is evolving. And you are constantly evolving. You are constantly creating. You are constantly moving into a new situation. TJ tells me that I need to always be in the blue water. And that is truly something that you do. You are always in the blue water. You're always going out there ahead of everybody else, establishing, creating processes and techniques, and then you're willing to share them. So thank you so much. I honor you as a sister in the Lord and also as a reseller. I am older than you, but you have such an old soul about you that there is much respect for you. Thank you so much, and happy birthday.
Whoa, I made it through. I have sort of a runny nose, but I made it through. Wow.
Don't forget all these wonderful comments that people are telling.
I'm going to get to it, because I'm going to highlight some, because Ava's given me a whole lot there, and just the fact that Ava in her youngness is like amazing anyway. But I want to thank everyone. There was a reason why I asked you individually to be here, because individually you bring so much to me, but like, look what happened when you come together. And that's really the ultimate goal for me, is to bring community together, you know, to bring people together that otherwise don't know each other, so that they can go out and then meet new people and impact new people. That's really what it should be about. Sisterhood should not be hard to accomplish, right? We should not be attacking each other. We should not be talking about each other. What we should be do is lifting each other up and speaking life into our sisters, right? When they fall, we reach down and bring them up, right? And that's, we don't leave them behind. We put them right beside us and we walk with them until they reach. And Kayla, she pointed out something that I believe in. Everything that I do right now is a result of the things that I didn't have growing up, right? So all the love and belief and the validation, not saying that my mother and my family didn't care about it. We know what happens when it's just a generational thing, right? It's a generational thing. So when I became a parent, I decided to break those curses, break the chain, right there at, break the chain off and break any curses that would impact my children and anyone else that impacted my life. And I think that's really important because I went through that high school life, right, where women are always, was always this thing, and they were only living in the moment, not realizing that there was a life beyond high school. But even in the community that we are in, certain people here have experienced some things in the last few weeks, in the last few months, that can impact their business, and they have to figure out, what direction am I going to do? How am I going to approach this, right? And so I approach it just one way, right? The community way. And I think that's really important, because if you're looking at drama, then you're not building your business. Who has time for that, right? I am too old. I've always been an old spirit. People have been telling me that since I was 6, Renee, that, because I was the older sibling. I was taking my 3-year-old sister on the bus at 6, so I've always been that older spirit. But I believe in speaking life and giving love to people, because we have, I don't know what your situation is. I know what mine has been. I've been married, divorced. I have 5 children. I've been single, been almost homeless, been through a lot of stuff. And so everything that I didn't get, that's who I've become, and I can only give back what I have inside of me. So I treat literally everyone the same. What I speak into you, I've already spoken to my girls. I just talked to all my daughters today on FaceTime. And before we end the conversation, I kind of do the similar thing. And I'm just reminding them who they are, and I think it's really important because sometimes we don't know that. We didn't get that. Our moms didn't know how to give it to us. Right. And so we now have to take the baton and carry it and figure out how we're going to approach life. And I think by the time we reach a certain age, we should be able to form our own opinions, right? Our own model of how we want to be. And I think it's really important. And I think everything begins right now. So whatever your thought process was today, after today, man, the sky is the limit. But I do believe in community. I consider myself to be a community builder. I didn't start off that way. And sometimes when a platform is created, right, you're kind of like hesitant, because I know Quimby was probably thinking like, I just want to go live at 5, right. And Renee was like, I just want to make some videos, and then, Chris is like, yeah, I'm going to start a podcast, but it's just like, you don't know what direction you're going to go in. Right. So I think having someone who believes in you before you believe in yourself is really the key. And when I say that, I truly mean that. I truly mean that because I felt a long time like people didn't encourage me. My mother didn't tell me she loved me. I could have gone in a whole different direction. We could have. We're statistically, right? I tell Chandra about this all the time. She's not a statistic. Statistically, man, she's exceeded everything that someone told her she couldn't have. Everything that she's not supposed to be there. Right. And so because they told her she couldn't, I'm going to keep telling her she can. And so far, she's proven that she can. I mean, exceedingly and abundantly above anything than she could imagine. She's already doing it, And Kayla, man, let me tell you, there was a time when it just wasn't looking good. Here we are. We're 2 years. We're in the 2nd year of Posh Fest. 2 years ago, where were we, man? And when I say she looking to hire people now and stuff, so it is just to see. And then not only just to go from picking up a tablet, right? Okay. And a pencil and going to work. She's created a new identity for herself. And she is going to be phenomenal. So you need to check out her YouTube, check out her lives. I mean, and then Chandra and Kayla, like for some reason, they love me. They're coming to see me next month. But this is the thing. It's like, I don't often know what to say. I often don't know what to say. What I will say, and then I'll go to some of the people in the comments, is that if you have a vision or a dream, do your best to pursue it, right? Don't let anyone hold you back. And I mean this sincerely. I mean, even the people in your own house, right? If you want to know a story, get with Renee and she'll tell you she gave her husband a choice. You have to make a decision that's going to work for you. You know, am I going to be a wife or am I going to be an employee? Right. And TJ was smart enough to know that he wanted a wife. Right. Right.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Jesus. I'm serious. It was the best decision I have ever made for the both of us. So,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. That's the Bible says, you know, man has a wife, he has a good thing. Right. And so, regardless if you're married or not, but I think community is really important. One of the things I want to point out, because Quimby's like, I don't know what kind of drama. I'm not even I have no, and honestly, I don't know what kind of drama there is, right? It's not important to me. What I know is that it slows things down and it causes confusion and it creates a bad work ethic amongst the community, right? So if you consider yourself a leader in a community and you bring drama, one, you've totally lost my respect. I don't even talk one-on-one with you. I don't get into your rooms and I don't want to hear about it. Don't send it my way. I really think that's really important, that if someone sends you a message and it's dramatic based, did you hear about this? Did you hear about that? Then you have to delete that message and let that person go. Okay. Because it's not the drama. Now they're bringing the drama to your doorstep. So let it go. And if you are a person who is in community and you're speaking to the community and you're growing your business the way that you should be growing it, keep looking forward and growing your business. But what I do want people to understand, just these ladies, it's so many more ladies in this community that I love, but just these ladies are showing you that you show up for the people that you love and you care about. And we may have started off as a community of people just liking each other, but there's a spirit that connects us, right? And I'm always going to speak life. Now, what I will say, and then I'll pass the mic to somebody else, is that sometimes you have to leave people behind. Okay. I have it written up on my board right here. In order to grow, you have to leave some people behind. And it's going to happen. There's seasonal and there's lifetime people, right? You're going to work, you're going to learn something. You're going to get a piece of information from somebody that's going to last. That's that seasonal person. And you're going to take that information and let it grow with you. But everybody's not meant to go where you're supposed to go. I've lost some people and I've left some people behind. And it's not on purpose, because I would love for everybody to go with me. But they stay behind because they're not ready to grow and go where I'm going. They stay behind because they don't understand that I'm growing. But personality, I haven't changed. It's their perception of me. And it's because they have not grown inside themselves. So I can't hold on to the people who want to stay back, right? You can't take everybody with you. I don't care what you say. You can't. It's not meant to happen. That goes for my siblings. That goes for anybody. I can't take everybody with me, because what happens is, when you're babying people, you're giving money away, you're giving your time away, and that sucks your spirit. And you need that spirit to feed you. Okay? So I just wanted to say that you can't take everybody. Everybody's not going where you're going, right? So if God is giving you a platform, use it and don't listen to what anyone else is saying. It's your space and it's where you're supposed to go. If you were reselling last week and now that reselling community, this community is the starting ground. It's not the place you have to stay. You're going to learn some things and you're going to have some friends. Your true friends will come with you. They'll support you. They'll be next to you. They'll be shouting the loudest in the audience. But they know that you have to move forward. And that's what I got there. So I'm going to look at the comments. I do have some questions that I have for you ladies. I'm going to answer a couple comments. Let me see. I want to go back up to Ava. Okay. It says, and her positive energy just makes things so much better. Her lives are fun and make you feel like you're in person. She's not afraid to be herself, and she's just kind to everyone. So happy I joined. Thanks, Ava. Are you 14 yet? There's Ava. So definitely leave comments, everyone. Hello, Hunter Ryan. Hey, Holly, what's going on? Hi, Tina. What's going on there? Hey, Jenny Kathleen. Hi, Elizabeth. Hey, Jazz Vibes. Hi, LaDonna. She says, happy birthday. You're a beautiful person. Loving. I'm a new subscriber 2 weeks ago. I've learned so much from you with the information you share. Thank you, friend. I really appreciate it. Yes, and I do want to thank people who are subscribing. 2 weeks ago, I hit 2,000 subscribers. I haven't been working my channel as much as possible because I moved, and I'm trying to figure out, like, now that I've moved, what direction I want to go in, right? And I think it's okay to take a break and regroup. I think that's really important as well. Hi, Brittany. What's going on? Okay, I just missed Hallie's comment. No, it says, Hallie says, I just wanted people to talk and sell the excess in my closet. Now I'm fighting with 6 tons in YouTube for talking. So, Hallie, you are too much. So I just found out Hallie and I have Airbnbs on the same street. So for Posh Fest. So I can't wait for that. And then it is Lizette. Exactly. A reason, a season, a lesson, or a blessing. Indeed. And one thing that Renee says, that I've been talking about Renee in the last couple of weeks, because she said something really important. You know what I'm talking about, Renee? When it comes to like drama, for every level. I'm Mike.
There's another devil.
Yeah.
And it's not a negative thing. It's actually, you're built for strong, and you got that level. You got the tools to defeat that devil. Absolutely. Just be ready for it.
Yeah. And that's it. And like my husband, because he's seen like the beginning growth, like I can say Kate was there, Chris was there, Wendy, but Thomas has seen it from the beginning, and it still amazes him. And he talks about, like, if I get any negativity, or if people are talking about me, or he always talks about how famous I am, and he just says, just get over it. You are famous. And I just say no, because I just want to be Leslie. You know what I'm saying? It's not the issue of the fame, because eventually, you know, I know my word for 2021 is flexibility, you know, to bend and not break, but to be able to get in spaces and places that would not otherwise receive me, right? I believe that, and I walk in that, because I'll be hitting stages and TED Talks and all that other kind of stuff. I'm speaking it into existence because I do believe that. And so it's not that I'm going in that direction, it's that I still want to be the same human that I am. See, that's the thing. If you still humanize me, then I'm easier to receive, instead of me going, yeah, I know who I am, girl. That's right. That's not good. I don't like it. I want to stay that person. Now, some people, again, maybe get left behind, but it is what it is. Okay. I wrote down some questions. Okay. Let me see. Wait a minute. I think I may have written on a piece of paper. Wait a minute. Oh, no, I didn't. Here it is. Okay. So I was going to bring it down to, okay, because we have ladies in their 30s, 40s, and 50s, right? So I wanted I want to make it interesting. So I'm going to start off with the ladies in their 30s. Who's in their 30s? We only have 2, right? Yeah. No, I already knew my little sisters. Okay, so for the ladies in their 30s, where do you see yourself in 10 years? So Kay can go first. I know.
Free.
Free.
Just free.
Yes. Yes.
I just in a place where my time is my own, and I work on the projects that I want to work on, and I do things that inspire me.
Yes, I love it. I love it. Chandra.
Well, just like Kay, free, of course, but debt free. And also just building this nonprofit that I want to do, and just speaking to people about budgeting and about life insurance, and, you know, just helping and giving back to my community. So that's pretty much where I see myself in 10 years.
That's good stuff. Well, it's a good thing you're connected with Kay, because she does know about like nonprofits and things like that, because I'll be hopping on that bandwagon in 20. Here comes Thomas. I'll be hopping on that bandwagon in 2022. Sweetie, hit your I can hear myself echoing in your room too. I'm going to close my door. Can you hear us, Thomas? Are you there? No, I can hear you from the room. Is your mic and everything on? Yeah, you're not on. I can hear you through your door, but I can't hear you on the screen. You're having the same challenges Renee probably had. Yeah, we don't hear you, darling. He's talking, but I can hear him because he's 3 doors down. So you should be able to start your camera and unmute your mic. Your camera's not rolling. So for the ladies in their 40s, and anyone can answer this in the question as well. Okay, answer it in the comments. In your 40s, are you where you want to be? If not, where do you want to be? What do you want to be doing with your life? Who's in their 40s? Okay, so let's start with Quimby. Are you where you want to be in life? If not, where do you want? It says in your or are you where you want to be? If
45, you know, 40. I'm 45, and my 40s have taught me about letting go, and that I really don't have all the control over all the moving thoughts that I thought I had in my 20s and 30s. So I've sort of let go of ideas about where I'm supposed to be or where I want to be, because this year my vision board was about living my soul's purpose. So my word is purpose. And I've got ideas about that, about my values and why I think I'm here on this planet as a human being and what I'm doing. But exactly how it looks, I've kind of surrendered that.
Yeah.
Because I want to see what the universe's plan is for me. I just line myself up with what I believe in, some of my core values, and then I'm letting go.
Yeah.
I'm letting go of the outcome and exactly what it looks like so that I can follow the path moment to moment.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. So everyone, if you're here, even on this stage, I would suggest you follow Quimby. She has some great unboxings. She's the Grateful Queen and also the Grateful Therapist. Have you been putting out videos on the Grateful Therapist, Quimby?
I have, not as frequently. It's my sort of side hustle to my 17 other side hustles. But that channel's growing fast.
Good stuff. Good stuff. So definitely check it out, because in real life, Quimby is a professional. She's a psychotherapist, right? And
That's
so
right.
check out that channel. Marina.
I would say I'm not happy where I am, in sense that I want never be comfortable. I want always push myself to the limit and never give up. In a way, I can pivot, but I don't want to give up on learning something every day. I want to be excited about every coming day, thinking that it's going to bring me something new people, new connections, new information, how to implement this information, because a lot of us can absorb a lot of information, but if we don't use it, it's useless baggage. So I want to use everything I knew, everything I learn every day, and every person I meet every day, and evolve. Like Terry evolving always, that's what my goal is. And I really want to surround myself with people who inspire me and encourage me and brush off all the negativity from my life. And like Wendy said, move on.
It's good stuff. Michelle.
I'm kind of 50-50 on that question. Yes, I'm content in my life and where I am with my family. But as in business, I always feel like there's growth. I'm a person who wants to learn everything and always learning. And I want to build passive income. And it's going to take time and work for that. And I just keep working for that and growing with that. And that's where I'm going to continue to do. So I'm really excited about that. As you were asking the girls in their 30s what they see in 10 years, I see myself living on passive income, and that's what my goal is. So
it's good stuff. I love it. Chris, right? Are you in your 40s still, Chris? You still in your 40s? I'm not trying to age you.
Yes, I'm 45, Leslie. 45. I like to say 45 is the new 20. No, just kidding. For me, I'm kind of like Michelle. I'm half and half. I like what I'm going to go back a little bit. I like what Kayla and Chandra both said about being free. That is how I felt when I turned 45, that I wanted to be free. I went through some things, hence the reason I have free tattooed on my hand here with the bird. because I do feel free right now as myself, as a person. I feel very free. I'm happy. I'm living my life. I'm speaking. I'm to the point, like, I don't care what anybody thinks about me. I'm me, and I'm gonna be me. Now, as far as in the sense of, like business and like Michelle was saying, with passive income and things like that, no, I have a lot of work to do on that. I'm getting there slowly but surely. I'm surrounding myself with lovely ladies like you all and other people in the community, so that also helps. And as far as like the whole 10-year thing, I want to just be doing whatever in the heck I want to do. If I want to lay in bed all day, that's what I'm going to do. If I want to get up at 5 o'clock, if I want to get up at 6 o'clock, but most importantly, because I do feel very strongly about uplifting women and women empowerment. I would love to travel and talk to different women and just let them know that we got this. You know what I'm saying? So that is what I want to do. And I appreciate all of you.
That's good stuff. So it's out there. So everything that we're talking, you're declaring it, right? So you're speaking it. Write the vision, or we're going to speak it. We're putting out there into the universe. So now these things are going to come to pass. So not only are you speaking it, we're all hearing it. So we're going to stand in agreement with everything that everyone is saying. So for my ladies in their 50s, right? It says, this is a really good one because since I am in my 50s, I was thinking of, it just came to me and I was thinking, so it does, for the ladies, we'll start with Wendy. Do you feel limited? It's a 3-part question. Do you feel limited? Are you missing out on something? Or are you on the path that you want to be on? So the first question is, do you feel limited?
I don't. I mean, I would be hard pressed to find any time in my life that I felt limited, so I've been blessed with people that would encourage me and, allow me to be myself and that sort of thing most of my life, people close to me. So I don't feel limited. And what was the second question?
It says, are you missing out on anything?
I don't think so. I think, that we're about to start traveling more. And so that's what I'm looking forward to. I'm ready to do it. I can put everything on vacation and hit the road, So that's really nice. And I'm very excited about doing that soon. So
that's good stuff. And then it said, and then the last, are you on the path that you want to be on?
Yes and no. I'm going to go with Michelle's 50-50 on that one because the path that I want to be on spiritually is a much deeper path, and I'm working on that. My walk with Christ every day is what I'm focusing on now, and getting a deeper understanding of me and who I am and what I need to do for others, and what I need to do to be a servant. So that's a journey, though. That's not something.
Exactly.
I don't know if I'll ever be where I want to be there because you 2 steps forward, 3 steps back. So I'm just I'm still on that journey, and I'm trying to be where I want to be daily.
That's good stuff. I'm gonna get to you in a minute, Renee, but I would like for Lizette to make a broader statement in reference to your comments here. To Renee, do you feel limited? That's the first question.
Got it this time. Not at all, in any shape, way, or form. I am not mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally, relationship-wise limited in any shape, way, or form. In my 50s, I feel like I am placed in all of those areas stronger than I've ever been, and I turn up unapologetically. Am I perfect and still learning? I'm not perfect, and yes, I'm still learning. Do I hit speed bumps? Absolutely, sometimes daily. I'm actually trying to get over a speed bump in my emotional and spiritual and mental walk right now. But I know where I'm at as a 50-year-old. I just love my 50s, and I'm just a few months away from that senior discount at my local thrift stores.
I love it. Renee. So
that's when life will be complete.
I love it. Seriously, that's what I have Thomas for, right? Thomas, I can take him and get the military discount and the senior citizen discount.
I think my mic is working. Yes.
Yes, I can hear you. I knew he was there. I could hear him clearing his throat. But
Thomas.
Hi.
Renee, what did you hit to get your camera to go?
Thomas, mine was a new computer up there where the little light is shining at you. There's this little sliding door. You can barely see it at our age, buddy. I get it. Just put on your readers and slide it to the right.
So yes.
So did you have to say it slower too? Thinking that I would understand. Slide it to the right.
I didn't even get to the 60-year-old question now. So since you feel like you're not limited, does that mean you're not missing out on anything? Are you missing out on something in life?
I don't feel like I am, because I'm truly am content in every areas of my life. I'm content. I mean, like I said, I am working through some things right now. I'm not comfortable with where I'm at, but I'm totally content in just where I'm at as a 54-year. Am I 54? I am. I just got the memo. As a 54-year-old, I truly am. Yes, I can honestly answer yes to that. Yeah.
So I'll switch the last question up then, because you kind of seem to, you're very comfortable where you're going. Right now, you have this new business model for people who are not following Renee, Fashion Thrifter 2018 on Instagram. You should definitely be following her for her live. She was definitely teaching today, and I'm going to mute Thomas because he's grunting and stuff over there. But I love. I didn't think I disconnected him. I thought I just muted him. Anywho, this one needs to connect. To the mic. Yeah, it's just the mic. So he can come back on with his mic. That's because his picture wasn't there. So anyway, definitely check out Renee. She was teaching. I love a person who comes and teaches on their live.
Thank you.
To me, it's really important that you keep giving. You're not just trying to make sales, but you're giving back.
Absolutely.
So you change your business model. Where else can you go with that? Where else do you plan on going with your business then?
Wow. I have a lot where I can go. Honestly, it changes quite frequently as I am entering into, and honestly, guys, I can't remember if I'm on my 16th, 17th, or 18th live. I've done dual lives. It is such a lifestyle and habit of mine that it does change frequently. So what I can move forward to is not only styling people, but also my thoughts are seriously is to be able to train people how to do a successful live from the very beginning, where they're not having to figure out technical camera angle, lighting, what do I source? All of that. And that was something that I learned from the very beginning, because as most people might know, might not know, I did not watch people's lives when I did start live. I created those processes and systems out of my toolbox that I believe God has said, here's your toolbox. They've always been in there. All I had to do was work through it. I have an ability to market and sit still long enough to get processes and systems, because I am an organized person in that manner. So the next thing that I would like to do is I want to go big. And I'm not sure if I should even disclose this, but
I wouldn't say disclose it if you're not ready. Just say that
I'm not ready.
You going big is like that. That means we're going to be waiting and looking to see what you're doing. That's the key. Yes, don't disclose anything. I'm a firm believer of not giving anything away.
I know you are. Yes, so I'm not going to disclose it. So bigger things are coming, and because it's still coming in here, and I'm not done yet. I am 54. I have just begun. Begun.
I love it. I love it. I'm not going to keep everyone long. I'm going to look in the comments and then I'll give Thomas a few minutes to say anything he wants to say. But let me check the comments. This is my good friend Faye. Great questions for everyone to think about. If you're not comfortable, then you have to see how you can improve yourself. I love it. And then Lizette came back with her answers. I am not limited. I can do anything I put my mind to. No, I never feel like I'm missing out because if I want to do something, I just do it. Yes, I'm on the path I'm supposed to be on. Good stuff. I love it. So I saw something else up here. Holly is just too funny. She says, yes, I get the senior discount in December and I'm getting all the senior discount stuff. And you should be getting military discount as well. Because I don't know if it's the same in your states, but like a Monday will be military and then like a Tuesday will be senior. So because you were in the Army, Holly, you should definitely be getting that. Thomas, darling, do you have anything you want to add to the conversation?
I don't.
What happened? You're having some. I can hear you in the room, but not on the channel.
What about now?
Yes, darling.
We're up. I feel like I'm probably the oldest person in the room. When I look at all you youngsters, and being that I'm
put this back in here. No, I'm just go ahead, sweetie.
Being that I'm at the age I am, I went through a lot of things because I was actually growing up in the 60s when this country was having a lot of things that changed, riots, civil rights. I remember distinctly when President Kennedy was killed. I really remember that and all the civil rights leaders were changed. And I've had to change my mindset so many times over the years because life is changing here in America. And now that I'm in my 60s and I'm really approaching true retirement age, I do feel limited physically because, especially in the past 2 years after having a back injury and this COVID thing and gaining some weight, et cetera, I feel physical limitations that I've had to change my mindset on what I actually want to do with my life. And what I want to do is something that does not involve a lot of physical labor because I've always been a physical laborer.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, before we moved here to North Carolina, I had a clean out business where I was loading up my truck and going to the landfill, unloading, spending exerting all kinds of physical, physical energy to get the things done that I needed to get done and to make the money. And now I'm at a point where I really want to think how I can earn money and do the things that I want to do with just my brain and encourage others to do the same thing because you're all going to hit a point in your life where you just can't physically do the same things you used to be able to do. And that's just the way it is.
Yeah.
So, that's what this is about. And then when I watch Leslie do the things that she does, I'm like, wow, it's really doable because, I didn't have anybody to look up to and emulate. And so now it's my, much younger wife who I have to emulate, but it's hard because I have to step into a realm that I'm just not comfortable with. So my limitations are only the limitations of the mind. I don't know.
Yes, darling. Well, thank you for sharing. I'm going to pull up Mia. In 10 years. Hi, Mia. I just noticed that was you. In 10 years, I will be whole, complete, and lacking nothing with at least 10 streams of income to do what I want when I want. That's in alignment with where God wants me to be. Yes, Mia, we will stand in agreement with you on that. Yes. Okay, and then Ava, too sweet. I'll be 24 in 10 years. Okay. My goal and plans are a model and a YouTuber. Okay, it's always been my dream. I love to edit, so maybe work with movie creators. That is awesome. Definitely do that. You're young enough now that there's a lot that you can do.
Wait a minute. He is actually 14?
Yes, Ava's 14. We met her. She was she came to the Posh party that I had for Poshmark's 9th birthday party. She was one of the guests, and that's how we met her. She was 13 at the time. So yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh my God.
I know. I'm telling you. So Holly said something, and then I'm going to do a little trivia, and then everybody can say something, and we'll end physical limitations. We just have not let those things drag us down and make our path come to us. Thomas, we can have Walker races at Flash Fest. Oh my gosh. Okay, Holly. Too funny. So she said she's still 13. She'll be 14 in 4 months. And what is Jenny saying? Jenny, she says, brainstorm. We should all be in a reality show of reselling. So
I already contacted TLC to be in a reality show, and I've got all of you guys set up. So yeah, we're working on it.
No.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, I try not to avoid. I avoid reality TVs. Like
I know, wouldn't that be scary?
Oh my gosh, nothing against it. Like years ago, I used to watch Big Brother. I can't even watch that show anymore. I can't watch The Bachelor. I don't care what's going on in The Wives of Atlanta or whatever, because I already feel like we have so much. It's entertainment and it's a way for people to escape what they're going through. But I'm like, it is too much dysfunction and drama. I need to figure out what's going on, especially if you have teenagers and younger children.
We would have to invent some drama. Just, how dare she sell that sweater for $14? Just invent some drama. He's have to invent some.
He's being a troublemaker. But I'm like Tom, like in my goal for the next few years, I don't know, 10 years down the line. In 10 years, I won't be selling any physical products. So anything that I'll be doing will be totally ebooks, courses, just selling myself, because I'm almost at that space now that I'm ready to let it go. I'll always be a creative, so I'll bake a cake here and there to make myself happy, or can stay in the tie-dye and crochet. But other than that, I'm letting all that go. And I do encourage people that if you have the desire, if you have the goal to do something different, do it. You don't have to speak to this community. And it's a lot of people who are here that have been in like clubhouse rooms with me or just heard me talk, that literally the community that we've built, all of us right here, we're at one shape or form where we've been resellers. Kayla is no longer a reseller right now because now she's in a different space. But because of some things that have happened in her life, she was able to go there. And so she is actually an example of what we all could be doing. You start at one spot, but you don't have to stay there. What that is teaching you is, especially if we use Clubhouse, for example, for people who have always been shy, Clubhouse is, I go in there sometime and I say, Clubhouse is your TED Talk. It is your way to get on there and start hearing your voice, right? Taking time to listen to other people, find out what the community needs and give it to them. So when it is time for you to actually go up on a stage or go to a TED Talk or go in front of even your children's school or something, it may be, your kid may come home and say, Mom, I have to bring a parent to work and reselling, you're doing something that none of the parents are doing. And if you've never spoken on a stage, this is your opportunity. So you're being prepared for whatever your future is. And you cannot do it if you're not willing to step out of your comfort zone, right? Take that step and go. What happens is, I'm going to say this and then we'll close out. What happens is, and I see it all the time, we have a goal and a vision, and we start telling our friends who are literally in the same community, this is how we got started. I love this community. I love everyone here. I love what we've grown together. I love how we support each other. But now what happens is I want to go out and start creating some digital products, right? I want to write an ebook. I want to create a course, right? I want to, do consultations. And then what happens is you share that with your friends and they're like, girl, nobody wants that. Nobody wants your ebooks. Nobody wants your stuff. They're not your audience, right? They're your friends. They're the people. Renee and I, we've had this conversation before. Your live sales, yes, I want to see Wendy come in because when it first started, man, only 10 people came in, but there's somebody that I know. But what I also want to see is the mom on the other channel that I connected with, the 10 women that I met on Clubhouse that have nothing to do with reselling, because now your opportunity has opened for you to teach someone how to do it that has never done it. They will buy your course. They will buy your course or sitting on your webinar. They will pay for $100 or $200 to talk to you for an hour. That's your audience, the outside audience. Okay, there's internal and external customers. You want the external customer who's going to keep coming back and giving you the money, right? And that's not to take away from our friends who come to our lives, but as you do them, we all know, just if we stay in a live space for a minute, each week your numbers can go down. And you're like, wow, it's time for me to figure out where else I can market this thing. Hashtag it, start getting into these Clubhouse rooms. That's how you use Clubhouse. Stay out of the reseller rooms. I'm not being smart and I'm not trying to take away from the, seriously, it is time to get into these entrepreneur rooms, to these women over 50 rooms, to these Instagram rooms, to these TikTok rooms. It's time to get into these business growth rooms so that you can get up on stage and tell people what you do. Because not everyone is reselling. I happened to go into a room the other day. I was tired and I didn't want to go on stage. And the title was 10 side jobs that you can do to make money, right? I happened to go on 5 minutes after I was getting into the audience. The person invited me to come up and speak. I didn't go up and speak. I was tired. It had to be midnight. And I just was like, it was just interesting to me, right? They invited me to go up to speak. I declined. They invited me to go up to speak. I declined. They followed me and then later reached out into my DM because the person who happened to be talking on the stage coincidentally was talking about how to make money on Amazon. And I guess when I went in, they read my bio and saw that I was a reseller and I teach people how to resell and stuff like that. But I was just too tired, but a connection was still made, right? But I want you to do the thing that you want to do. Don't let anybody hold you back because of their fear, okay? If they say no, then keep going until you hear yes. There are people there for you. There are people there for you. So I want everybody to go around and say something. Holly, thank you for that super chat. I appreciate it. That's the equivalent of a badge on Instagram for people who are monetized on Instagram. That means my channel is monetized. I do take badges and I'm so happy for them. Quimby knows about the super chats. Listen, it's nothing like, actually Torvo gets more super chats than Quimby. Her 10-year-old son, and like Torvo comes in, they give him chickens and all kinds of stuff. And he's like, and you're going to give it to me, right, Mom? So I love it. I love it. Okay. So I want to thank everyone who commented and came. And then ladies, each person go around and say, and then Thomas can go at the end. And then I'll close us out. So we're going to go backwards. We'll start with Renee. Just give a few words to everyone. And then we'll go around.
First off, thank you so much, Leslie, for having me on and just being able to share the love. I love you truly. I can't wait to see you at Posh Fest. And Hoda needs to be signed. So let's. Yeah, absolutely. So you guys, I have been learning a new thing, and it's talking about she'll rise. Okay, there's times even as a 54-year-old that we hit speed bumps. That happens on all ages, all levels of life, in every situation. So I want to encourage you, when you hit a speed bump, remember you too can rise. And it's about position. It's about what your situation is and how you position yourself. If you position yourself to be open for the new changes and the new work that needs to occur in your life, you too shall rise. And so I want to tell you guys that I am worthy, I am intelligent, and I am more than enough, because that is my I am statement, that I am truly learning to receive and even as a 54-year-old. So don't ever stop growing and evolving. Thank you so much. And I am complete, Leslie. Thank you.
Oh my goodness, Chris. Woo.
Wow, thank you, Renee, for that. That was very powerful. I just wanted to say again, happy birthday, Leslie. Thank you for including me in this space. It's always a pleasure to be in your space. Thank you to all of you ladies. I've enjoyed talking to all of you tonight. But I just want to say that one thing that sticks out in my mind that I see a lot of, and probably heard Leslie say it, but is community, over competition. And I think we're showing an example of that right now. And, we've all come together, like I always say, because of reselling, but we are so much more. And I've learned a lot just being on this, on this live here tonight about each and every one of you ladies. So I think the important thing here, like I said, is community over competition, and be free. Be free. Be who you are. Be yourself. Continue to show up. Live your life because you only get one. And I intend to enjoy mine and live it to the fullest. So I love each and every one of you. And I appreciate all of you. Thank you.
That's good stuff. I'm living my life like it's golden. Living my life like it's golden. Yes. Okay.
Thank you so much for letting me be involved in this, Leslie. I love you. I hope it's been a beautiful day for you. I can't wait to see you very soon. I just want to say there's probably someone watching this or will be watching this that is nervous to do the dream that they have. I will echo what Leslie tells me always, which is that you must do the thing that you think you cannot do. It's a responsibility that you have to shine into the world. People need what you have. And if you feel really scared, do it anyway, because God is bigger. Look up John 14:13 when you have a chance. Jesus loves you. God is bigger. You can do it. Thank you, Leslie.
Oh my gosh. Yes. Yes. Look, I got goosebumps. Michelle, I just want to tell you how much I miss you. We're going to have to like chat or something. I miss you so much, hearing your voice, seeing your face. I'm so happy that you could make it tonight. Seriously, you don't know how good I feel. I mean, I've been seeing these ladies a lot, and I just feel like there's like a missing part with you not being around. So we're going to have to make it happen. And I just want you to know you have been in my thoughts. You're not forgotten. And that's why you're here today, because you mean so much to me.
Thank you so much, Leslie. That means a lot to me. I said I wasn't going to cry. Thank you. And happy birthday. You mean so much to me. I miss you tremendously, and you ladies. And I don't know how I can follow such powerful words that have already been spoken. But what I do believe is that we were put on this earth to thrive. And that's where Courageously Thriving comes in. And that's what I'm doing and working through some things that I've had to push myself to courageously thrive through. And I just always want to say, don't give up. Even like Renee said, we have road bumps or speed bumps that get in the way, but we will continue to rise. And always believe that, because no matter what you're going through, it may be a speed bump and it may slow you down some, but it won't stop you unless you let it. And so just continually to courageously thrive and through life and through business. And I just love you, Leslie. I love all you ladies. And thank you, everybody, all these beautiful women that are in the video tonight, and all the beautiful people that are in the chat. So thank you so much.
Yes, I see James just came in the house. I want to say hi to my good friend Roxanne. Hello, everyone. And Michelle just talked about speed bumps. Like, speed bumps are very important. Sometimes it irritates people, but what speed bumps do, allow us to slow down. We have to slow down. It is okay to slow down. So even if you don't think of a speed bump, slow down, take a break, regroup, right? Pivot, scale. It is okay to do that. You don't have to be where that other person is, right? You don't have to be there. Be where you need to be. And if there's that voice in your head that tells you to slow down, you're going in the wrong direction, slow down for a few minutes. Listen to the voice. Okay? Listen to the voice. Chandra.
So yes, I would like to say thank you, Leslie, for always including me in your spaces. I just love me some you. You know that. And just thank you for just always giving me that push. And thank you for just really just answering your DMs, because nowadays you don't find people with a large following answering their DMs and responding back to the questions that people, send them or whatever. So just thank you just for responding to my question, or just reaching back out to me when I did sliding your DMs. Just thank you just for being you and just showing up as yourself. You never made me feel like you were bigger than me or anything like that. You always just really just pull me along, and I just really just want to say just thank you for all of that. You really are showing me, and all of these ladies, I see what you're doing online, and you really are giving me inspiration that I too can do this, because a lot of times I'm shy, and I get nervous when I do all of these lives and stuff. But you ladies have been really an inspiration in my life, and you're doing it, and I just can't wait to see your journeys along the way. And just thank you, Leslie, just for just everything.
Yeah, I can't wait to see your journey. The fact that it you between you and Kay or anyone who wants to hang with me is really humbling. And not only like to hang with me, like I say, when I went to Atlanta, Chandra hung with me for the whole weekend. I was like, girl, you don't have to, because I am boring. I am pretty like, we're having a good time here, but I'm like, yeah, it's almost past my bedtime, y'all. So I don't know about, so it's like I really am not like a whole lot going on. I love one-on-one. That makes it, really nice. Like I did have the meetup last weekend, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm ready for everybody to go. Not in a mean way, but like if it's like 10 people, let's narrow it down. I can do, one-on-two. I like the intimate conversations that I can do, right? And Quimby and I talk about, because that's still the introvert person in me. It may seem like I'm like, but I like small. I still smaller one-on-one. Let's talk. We can hang for coffee, and I'm good to go, right? I'll hang with the group, but then I have to find me a little corner. If you see me at Posh Fest and you don't see me for a minute, that means like, whoo, it's 1,800 people in the building. I need to go somewhere else for a minute. I may be in a stall in the ladies' room, take a couple breaths, and now I'm back, And especially now that people know me, because the first one was overwhelming, right, Renee? Like the first one. So I can't even imagine 2 years later what's going to be happening there. So, but definitely I love the fact that you're showing up, Chandra, and you're doing what you're doing. I am so glad. You don't know. You say you're happy that I answered my DM, but I am so happy that I answered my DM because you've brought something special into my life. And the fact that you want to hang with me is just phenomenal. Is wherever you want to go, I'm going to go with you, because your life is going to be like awesome. And I keep telling you, Chandra, I just love what she's doing with her children. Like as women, and not to disrespect anyone, but even as women of color who are like teenage moms, or these divorced moms, and these moms that have like multiple children, we would be statistics, but we are not statistics. We have risen above whatever label that anyone has put on us. And she reminds me so much of myself, because I was a single mom of 5 and still finding a way. And Thomas and I just had this conversation. Even if he and I had never met, my children still would have been on a good path. They would have always eaten. They would have always been in decent schools, and they would still be somebody, because statistically that generational curse was broken. I may have been broke, but I still had the mindset to make sure that my children knew that they were more than enough. And if we keep saying that, not just amongst ourselves, if we put that into our children, everything that we're putting out there, then that our ministry is at home first. So if we start there, then it's going to be easier for us to speak to the community outside. Marina.
I agree, Leslie, too, to the point that if we are being ourselves and facing our fears and don't worry about other people, what they say or what they kind of trying to warn us in advance, if we didn't go through this path ourselves, we will never learn. And of course it's better to learn on others' mistakes, but if we didn't live through them, if we didn't walk in the same shoes, we won't understand what this person is going through. And it's always great to have this attitude when you are not treating yourself above others. Like we are all have advantages and disadvantages in our characters. No one is ideal, but everything happens for a reason. I believe in that. People you meet in life, they happened for a reason. God gave it to you or led you to them. And I think we have to be open-minded and embrace everything what comes to our way.
Yeah.
And learn from that. Connect with people who are rooting for you, not judging, who are supporting you. Give this love back, and your vibe attracts your tribe. And it is such a beautiful tribe.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
I'm
So I
glad.
want to thank Melanie for jumping in, and Sunset Resellers. Hey. And yes, as Lizette said, yeah, come on, guys, smash that button. Yeah, smash that button. Quimby, what up, girl? Hit that mute.
Unmute.
Yeah.
This has been like church. Has it not been like church? It's like,
this is my normal routine.
I know. It's incredible that you've created this for yourself. And I just, I feel grateful. I feel so grateful to have spent an hour or so with you, Leslie, and these amazing people. And, I just want to say I see all of you. I see you, Thomas and Renee and Chris and Kayla and Michelle and Chandra and Marina and Wendy and Leslie. I see you, how you're showing up in our community, in the world, the things that you're trying to accomplish. I've heard you and I see you, and I'm holding that hope that it all goes the way that you intend it to. And just a huge thank you. Thank you, Leslie. Thank you for shining your light on me and all these people and bringing us together.
Thank you. Wendy's fan.
Well, I just want to thank you for having all of us on your birthday. I feel very, very, very humbled and blessed to be someone on your list, to be on your live with you. And I do. And I appreciate it. And I have the utmost respect for every one of these ladies that I'm looking at. Y'all are amazing. Every single one of you are absolutely amazing. And Thomas, you're not bad either. So, you're pretty good too. But I just do want to say, continue to let your light shine. Everyone, just don't hide it. Let your light shine. Continue to forgive. Forgive yourself. Forgive others. Let go of anger. Let go of resentment, because when you hold on to it, it turns to bitterness. And you can nurture that until it's grown and taken over your life. And nobody wants that. I promise. That's a dangerous place to be. So continue to love and forgive yourself too.
Yes.
And I love you, Leslie.
I love you too, sis. Wendy's on the same, she's thinking like me, because I said that earlier in my live, but also on my post, right? Where there's light, there's love, right? And if you feel lost or if you feel hidden, just look for the light. Where there is light, there is always hope. You know, if you're in a tunnel, look for the light. That's the way out. Look for the light, right? Thomas, do you have anything to add before we go?
Yes, I do.
Okay, sexy.
First of all, I want to say I've grown used to being surrounded by ladies. I mean, every time we have an event or every time there's a live like this, there's always a bunch of women, ladies around. And I've come to enjoy it, being, like the only guy in the room. But what I'm about to say, it's really about what I have to do as well. I realize that there's some things that I'm going to have to let go. And that may be true for some of you. There's some things in your life that you're going to have to let go. And maybe some people you're going to have to let go. Because life is really about changing for the better. And some things you're just going to have to let go. And I realize that about myself, like I said. And also, when you're making that change, it may not be a radical change, or it may be a radical change. But if you do a little something every day to help you with that change, especially if the change is for the better, there'll be a cumulative effect. At the end of a week or a month, you've gotten this many things done toward your change. So that's all I have to say. I'm done, and I hope to see you ladies at the Posh Fest. Take care.
Hey, Sarah, I'm so glad you hopped in. Tell Nick and the children I said hello. Hope you're having a beautiful summer. Mom of a rock star Fran. She was here this Saturday. I've met Fran several times. She's only an hour away, so we'll be hanging. And so I'm looking forward to that. But I want to thank everyone from the comments to all the ladies that are here. I will say that if you just, give yourself to the community and really make some friends, you can decide who, you get a feel, especially once you reach a certain age, who is trustworthy and who is not. And as I said on Saturday when I had my meetup, There could be 20 people in the room. You may connect on a business level with all 20, but you're probably only going to connect on a spiritual level with 2 or 3. And that is okay. So when you go to the event, deal with that 20. But those 2 or 3, those are your ride or dies, the people that you can hang with and you can trust. And that's what I have here. Thankfully for me, it's more than 2 or 3, but imagine the 24,000 that's in my community. And just to have that has been so phenomenal. That I have found, this love of a community, and it just means that I'm doing the right thing. And watching you ladies, man, everyone has grown so much. Wendy's always like, why? But I got you. Chris is there. Kayla, Michelle, Chandra, come on now. Even like 2 years ago, Renee she was at a place when I interviewed, look, let me tell you, right? And Marina's come a long way as well. So I just want to thank everyone. I really appreciate you. You have humbled me beyond belief. I think the key is if you stay humble, keep showing up, but stay humble, stay in your space. Everyone's perception has nothing to do with you. Stay yourself, stay the course, and don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone. I am proud to say I'm 52. Don't you know today is such a gift, and that's why it's called the present. I'm happy to be with everyone here above ground with my wonderful husband. I'm glad my children are healthy and happy. Both my children, my parents are living, spoke to both of them today. And so I am truly blessed. I have nothing else that I need in order to sustain me. Now, mind you, I'm going to keep going out and getting that thing that I want because I can. So as Kayla said, my thing that I like to say is do the thing that you think you cannot do. It is not me, it's Eleanor Roosevelt, but it's something that really propels me. And the final thing that I want to say is Chris probably knows because I say it all the time. What you got for me, Chris?
Know your why.
Yes, remember your why. That's the key. If you don't know why you're doing it, then you need to sit back and reevaluate. Why are you showing up? Why are you on Instagram? Why are you on Clubhouse? Why are you doing lives? Why are you working a job you're working? Why are you with the person you're with? Why are you spending the money, traveling? Everything is all about that. You have to figure out why are you doing it. Don't just keep doing it and be in a zombie state. There should be a purpose and a plan. God has already set that for you, but now you have to accept it. So I want to say I'm Leslie. And as we say on Clubhouse, I am done speaking and I am so filled and complete. I want to thank everyone. Woo! So everyone have a great night.
Love you.
Bye. In the audience, you guys stay there.
Bye, everybody.
You ladies stay there. People in the audience, bye.
Okay. What a great group.